Right. Testing the mic on loud bits like that, and loud bits here, and seeing what that's like. Okay, that appears to be working, which is what YouTube wasn't doing yesterday. So, good evening to those watching live and watching later. So, this is... completely got it wrong last week. I thought it was the final round, but it wasn't. It was a penultimate one. This is the final round. And I think, I think Nana's helped me out by actually putting final at the end. This is the final round. So, let's do a points rundown, because then, because of what happened last time, this should be even closer. And it is. So, we got Kayla on 216 points, leading the championship at the minute with Scary Biker. Is he in yet? He's there. Scary Biker's only 7 points behind on 209. So quite a bit to play for in this round then. Probably almost, not quite, but almost in Scary Biker's hands. With a bit of luck. Anyway, Sai is in third with a mathematical chance of winning it. Where is he there? He's on 992, so about 24 points behind. Guy Kayla. And then we've got Wild Warthog in fourth on 176. Scav, he's in as well on 159 in fifth place. In sixth place is Footy Mad. Saw him, yep. He's on 148 on 147 points. It's Footer in seventh place. So there he is, yep. Eighth is NGF on 129. He is in. Okay. And ninth is Johnny Tattoo. Yep, there he is. On 124 points. 10th place is Vane on 111. He's in as well tonight. Good. And then 11th is Ricky. He's usually in, but it doesn't look like it yet. Yeah, okay. Well, Ricky's in 11th on 92, Nana's in 12th on 88, and then we got Kiki, Dan and BMW Racer, who kind of only turned up for one round and found they couldn't do it for whatever reason. 13th, 14th, 15th on 51, 29, 26 points respectively. So, where are we? We're at Red Bull Ring. Full circuit, 15-minute sprint race. All setups are allowed in the car, but no fuel burn and tyre burn. 641 brake and 1550 kilos. Any mods to meet those two requirements on Lambo Urus. So let's have a look, see who's setting the pace. And let's get back to the stream, actually. So, just had to mute something for something there. Right, so who's setting the pace? Gear Kayla. 129.183. Where is, what's Si doing? He's in on 32s at the minute. Have we got Scary out on track? Not yet. No MFD up, so I can't see what times he's been. That's a 6/10 off, but I think that does it for whoever's currently out on the track, which is Scav, who's exploring the grass. So Johnny looks like he's got some good pace. Follow him on a lap. So how much have you got to feather the throttle coming out of here? Well, he's got traction control on, but he still had to. And then turn 4, which is really turn 3. Late on the brakes. Too late. Okay, where's Warthog? He's running out wide on turn 4 as well. Some of these corners have got names now, haven't they? They used to have names in the old Österreich ring. Shows my age. So how much curb are they using around here? I need to get to that view. Good cut. Can run it out wider than that, but then it might not be safe to do that. Oh, I need to quickly check keyboard. Yes, good. There's not a lot of curb riding going on now. I can't tell, but I'm pretty certain this is a 4-wheel drive tank. Everyone's going in the pits, so I suspect not quite a few minutes yet. I was about to suspect someone was going to start a race. I think the main protagonists are in. Scary Biker needs there to be loads of drivers in here, so if Kayla has a bad race, he can get a few cars between him. Because Scary winning both races, the fastest lap in both will be 7 points. Won't be quite enough, be equal. So he just needs one place slip up from Kayla. So now this is given a 5-minute warning. Spectators. So these lap times is currently out there. It's looking pretty safe for championship leader, but let's see what Scary's up to. Yeah, that 634 was over the current pace setter. So nice red lighting going on. Yeah. Oh, penalty. It's only practice, so. So 22 on a net lap, so let's see, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's about 130, I think, that lap. about 8 seconds to get to the pit exit. Johnny saying please try not to hit me off this week. Apex speed is quite slow on this, but then it's a big full SUV tank in it. So whatever his lap time is, you could take about 2 seconds off it after this penalty. That's some weird lag. Not great in that last corner either. So it's a 31 and then it goes to a 33 too. So find out what's been going on in the chat. Oh, I've had a few more join then. Apex Wolf has come in. Ricky wasn't in earlier and he's in now. Apex is essentially a guest driver. He could get in the way of Gear Kayla's efforts here as well. Fast enough. Scary's main concern though is they don't seem set at a good pace at the moment. But I have no idea what they've done in private practice, so could be anything. So it's a 32.6, but it's actually a 30.7. Still a long way off Gear Kayla's pace. I think the Apex Wolf is going to get in the way on this lap. Even before penalties, I think. Yeah, he is. Stuff going off. Oh, they're nerdy. Go back to that stream. Right. Right, I think I'm ready. Ah, we are ready. Okay. So, get all the details up. Get in the middle somewhere. So, reverse good champion order. That means, oh yeah, that could be interesting. Apex Wolf, who's not a slow guy, will be at the front because he's not got any championship points. Go. And he does have a good start as well. And I think, yeah, so is Nana and NGF going up the inside. It's about 4 wide, and there's a lot of chaos going on there. So I think Vane lost out a bit there. And Johnny Tattoo. Oh, Apex has picked up half-second penalty though. It's not good. Even though he's probably still going to be ahead if he holds that one and plus a little bit lead. Anyway, Scary having a good fight with NGF there, and he's already up into second place. Got Keeler is in 5th. I can't quite see where he is. There he is. And we've got Vane and Warthog going side by side, and behind them Johnny Tattoo, Sai, Scab all going 3 abreast, and that all look pretty respectful. So, need to see what's happening with championship protagonists. So Apex is not going to hold that lead, I don't think. It's going to be close actually. So it's Scary going to take that. He is. So now that's very handy. He's leading. He's got Apex. Oh, he's run wide actually. And NGF behind him. And gets another penalty between himself and Kayla. So that would do nicely for him right now. But Kayla is about to go up to 3rd place, and he might not even need Apex to take his penalty for that to happen. No, it doesn't. It's going down the inside. Toe up, slipstream. Down inside, and should be pretty done. No, Apex is fighting it. Kayla is on the inside though, so he should. No, he's not going to have this done unless he does a bit of braking. So ebbing and flowing a bit. So he's finally got ahead. I mean, that's cost him time. He could have just waited for Apex to take the penalty. But he's half a second behind NGF, so he's maybe not sitting too badly actually. Let's have a look at what else is going on. So Apex and NGF going to take the penalties. Is Footy Mag going to be able to capitalise from that? Nope, he's going to get in the slipstream though of Apex Wolf, Scav, Sai and Vane battling together, and Johnny and Warthog, and Nana and Ricky having a scrap as well. Give them a bit of screen time. So it looks like Ricky's going to make the move in turn 1. Oh, and there's someone going off at turn 1. I think that was Vane by the looks of it. Judging by the car I saw in the distance. Although Size picked up a penalty, so it could have been him actually. It looked like a dark car. There are. Kayla's picked up a penalty. Pretty mad, Apex keeping in touch. Sai, Vane, Johnny, Tattoo and Warthog all at it. Warthog trying to do a double overtake. Oh, he's going to get Vane, is he? No, he's not. Vane's held that round the outside. Nicely done. Sai is going to drop behind all of these when he takes that penalty. So how far is Gekele going to drop back? He's caught right up with Scary. Yeah, I don't think Scary, he doesn't look like he's got the pace here to hold this off, but if Gekele keeps on picking up penalties. Oh, he didn't lose all those places, Sai. So, holding on to a lead just out of slipstream range, but then, yeah, it's fluctuating a little bit. Thought Gekele got in it, but he's just dropped out of slipstream range. And then we have Footy Mad with a penalty. So these three are like over 5 seconds off the lead now, and they're going to be further when all these penalties pay out. Hog flashing his lights. We've seen someone. Oh, going at the side of both Vane and Footer there. That's pretty well done. Is Vane going to go back at him? He is. Ding dong battle. Oh. Footer going into the back of him. Sai capitalising, but he's got a penalty again. So, yeah, it looks like Gekele's got the pace here. Probably watch this battle. Oh, and Scary's gone right off the track. That's a Stonewall penalty. Unless you brake and shift down the gear, but you lose the place anyway. There you go. So, Apex, Footy and Scav all having their own private battle. Pretty mad down the inside. Oh, and Scav having a look at them both. How close is Gekele up to turn 3? Doesn't need to do anything, but he's going to do it anyway. It started out well for Scary, but it's not going his way at the moment. Bizarrely though, it's actually the endurance races where he can lose a lot of ground, even though he got twice as long to make it up. Just going running wide, letting Apex through. So these lot are probably going to have a race-long battle, I imagine. Just cameraman doing. Outside the penalty. So Scary now under pressure from NGF. And this really doesn't help his cause if NGF powers through. So he's lapping in the low 130s. Scary's capable of a high 29. Just need to avoid the penalties. Red Bull Ring is probably the worst track in the game for penalties though. It's so easy to get them. You've got so many curbs you've got to maximise. And if you get it just slightly wrong, penalty. Well, Johnny almost ran into the back of Apex. Oh, Scav getting a big sideways moment. Just managed to save it, but not without losing loads of places. Warthog might have him. Yeah, actually ran the outside with Scav. Is he going to back up the inside? No. We've got Vane and Sai still at it. Ricky's been catching them. And then it's dropped off the back a little bit. So, let's get Gekele's pace in free air. A low 29 at the moment. At 30.1, must have been a penalty. I think it was a penalty. 29.3. And mid-30s and Scary. He's got yet another penalty. 4 second this time. It's going bad to worse. Get camera angle for seeing what's going on. Oh, let's have a look at Sai and Vane. Sai's on the attack, I believe. And Ricky's gained a place as well. Yeah, Kayla's extending that lead nicely now. About 5 minutes to go. And he's out of range. He needs to make a massive mistake somewhere. Scary's going to be ruining us. I mean, he's a safe podium, but it's only going to leave himself with a mathematical chance of doing something in the final round, the endurance race. Yeah, watch some of these. So Sai, Vane and Ricky at it. Ricky's managed to catch right back up to these safe. That's a shot at having a result which isn't going to be compromised by other people. It's going down the inside of Vane. That's nicely done. Up to 10th now. And he's got a good run on Sai. Yeah, top 3, let's spread out now. I think that's probably how that's going to finish. So what can Ricky do here? Just towing up, looking down the inside and making a move on Sai. Nice. Sai's going to come back at him now. Oh, big slide from Vane as well. He's still in the slipstream. Yeah, but all being pretty respectful so far. So look at our Warthog Johnny. I heard a slide there, but I think that was just tyres. It's a footer, there's a scab right in his tail. And fully in the slipstream. And yeah, Ricky and Sai are battling it out. No, I don't think she likes Red Bull Ring. She's going after this. 4.5 second lead. Looking more comfortable by the lap. 2.5 minutes to go. It's about, yeah, it's going to be 2 laps, I think. So Scary could do with getting NGF, but he's got the outright pace, but he's 4 laps, all mid-high, all in the 31s because of penalties. It's not how you drive Red Bull. NGF's actually slower on outright pace. 29.9 Scary's capable of. NGF is not able to do that, but he's got a nearly 3 second lead just because of penalties. So Johnny and Footy still together, and Warthog's still watching. So in slipstream range, very much in slipstream range. Sure, you've got to follow through the last 2 corners. Oh, it's a little bit wide for Footy. I think he had to wait on the throttle a bit. But with Red Bull side, do you ever take in turn 1? No, he's just going to get repassed into turn 3. Or do you wait, which is what Johnny's doing, and try and pass here? Because you can usually defend into turn 4. Oh, so luck of brakes. And Warthog now is right up into making this a 3-car battle. Scab, Sai, sorry, yeah, Ricky and Sai, I was going to say, both look like they might have resolved their battle. Let's see if Vane makes a move, and he doesn't. So, get Kayla now. Nearly 6-second lead and walking it. In fact, he might even be going deliberately slower so he doesn't cross the line until race over, which he's just got in. Yeah, I'm sure he's doing that. 1:30, might have just waited a little bit. I would have done. NGF, good second place. Scary third, but that's not enough, so he's going to have dropped. Go kill it on the fastest lap. He's going to have dropped. Oh, so Johnny gone wide right at the end. Alright, the last lap. Yeah, so Scary's going to have dropped 3 points, I believe. It's a 10-point difference. What would that be? Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like, by my calculations, Kayla only needs to come 7th. Maybe Scary could get fastest lap. I don't know who's had the most wins. Or 6th to be certain. 6th to be certain. And Scary can do whatever he likes. And Kayla will still win that championship. So look at the results. And so Kayla, yes, he gets that win. 16 points plus fastest lap. An extra point. And NGF, good second. Didn't have the pace as Scary, outright pace, but Scary just picking up way too many penalties. He even had one on the last lap as well. He could have easily been second, but I don't think he'd have won that though. I get Kayla too fast today. Footy Mad, good 4th, and Warthog, good 5th, and Johnny Tattoo, good 6th. They're all battling together, and then we had Footer, Scav, Sai, and Ricky pretty much having a battle as well. And Apex didn't turn the pace into his rating into the pace I was expecting, but then I bet he's hardly driven this car though, apart from last weekend, a little bit. And then Vane and well, they were all together as well, and then at the back. So looks like they're all going for their oil changes. No lobby change yet. I don't know whose car we're listening to, but that's really loud. So, yeah, no one's going to go out on track because we're just going to be waiting for that. So, yeah, Sai is obviously out of the championship hunt as well. He'd have dropped way too many points. Where did he finish? Right down the order, 9th. Yeah, he'd have dropped way too many points for that. Yeah, so it looks like Scav's saying he's off to check his oil. Oh, Johnny saying Footy Mad took him off last corner. Didn't see that. I was going to look at a replay, but I know the replays don't run when the actual race finishes. So, stay away from his arguments. Might use that opportunity as a comfort break, so I just go spectate when someone gets out on track and leave it running for a bit. As soon as someone picks a car. hopefully that hasn't crashed. We're waiting for Sai to join. That was slow from him. He does VR as well, so he's on PS5. Hang on, yeah, I just realised, Trial Mountain. This should be Red Bull Ring, shouldn't it? It's the wrong lobby that's been loaded. That's last week's lobby. So Johnny and Footy are having a bit of an argument about who did what. Come on, hurry up. I've got to go. So no one's going to go out and track yet. It's picking random cars at the minute. Can't tick in. A few slow machines out there. That's better. So it should be. Yep, 30 minutes. And tyre wear and fuel consumption on 3. Full setup allowed. 576 brakes, 1230 kilos, which is actually just a standard Lambo Hurricane GT3. So I'll just do that little brake. Right, I'll be back. Let's see what's going on here then. So it looks like everyone's going for softs or mediums. Oh, we've got a footer on hards. Yeah, so it looks like a soft medium race. Got Scav waiting in the pits on hards though. So get Kayla setting the pace. Warthog's not far behind him. Scary is in the middle of traffic, so that's not going to help. NGF. So it's not looking too bad on those mediums, is he? Right, okay. It's champion-elect going a bit faster into the 27s. Side in 27 dead and setting the fastest sector. And we've got Scary yet again, picking up a penalty. Maybe he needs to race at 98% rather than 100. It's a tricky track though for penalties. Simple corners which you have to mash and maximise. If you don't, you lose speed, you lose time, and you lose, well, everything that matters. But then you can get a penalty easy. It's a little twitch, a little bounce too much on a curb. Let's do some livery spotting, so I don't think these are changed. So, Ricky's on the same wheel as me. Tech GTDD Pro. Any clues to the rig he's using? Don't see anything. Oh, okay. Early start then. Now we've got all that on. Let's go in the middle. So we are in sprint race finishing order. Get a few cars back on the side night race. Should see a few flames shooting. All the lights. And go. And looks like NGF's had another good start. They're straight into the lead. And Scary, Kayla, Footy Mad, all side by side. And yeah, Scary's just going down the inside of Kayla there. And the rest following through. And no major incidents at turn one. So Kayla's in second, but he's boxed in. So Scary's going to go down the inside of NGF and hold it. Oh, and just about got away with the spin. He got a useful tap from Footy Mad there as well, which actually I think probably saved him from going right round completely. So Johnny has managed to get himself into second with all that. Although Footy going down the inside, Kayla going down the inside. Oh, Footy's gone off. That's going to send him right to the back. Heading down to the infield section. Scary making a break for it, but Kayla's behind. That's more than enough for where he needs to be. So Jeff is battling hard with Warthog. Coming down to the last couple of corners. It's been a pretty good first lap for everyone. There's a couple running wide. And Apex and Footer and NGF are all going to be arriving in turn one at the same time. In fact, it's like also Warthog and Vane, no, not quite. Yep, so that's going to carry on all the way down this straight. There's a few more going on up front. So Johnny and Si. keeping their battle status quo. Okay, so Scary is looking pretty good. Yeah, he's actually extended that lead slightly. He's on softs. King is on softs. Johnny is on mediums. Oh, that's good. If he can hold third place, all he needs to do is hold third place for as long as he possibly can. Because everyone on soft, all the way back to Fudder is on hards and Scav. And NGF on the same strategy on mediums. Ricky mediums. And softs at the back. So this could be a very good race for Johnny. He just needs to hold on to that second place as cleanly and as fairly as he can and not lose time whilst he's holding on to it. But I think Sai's going to have him here anyway. No. I didn't see a lift. So maybe Johnny has the car set up for a lot of straight line speed here. Let's have a look. Sai in the toe. I think he hit the rev limiter there, but it does look like Johnny has good straight line speed. And he's going to hang around the outside. Don't touch. Yeah, pretty fairly done. So, is Johnny going to let him go? Is he going to submit? He is. And Vane was having to think about that. That's still going to go up, and is having a look down inside, but thinking better of it. So that's alright. If he just stays with them, now what he needs to do is just stay in the slipstream with Sai as best he can. Just let him pull you along. It should keep yourself safe from being overtaken, at least on the drag from behind. But the challenge is actually trying to do that, and the medium tyres, and he's just dropped out of the slipstream as well. And that leaves you very vulnerable. A quick look further downfield, see what's going on. And Jeff for the penalty. Ricky is going to benefit from that. Nana's in there. So Scary setting much more pace than he was in the practice earlier. So he's in the low 27s, almost the 26s. And Kayla is on basically the same pace, so that could be quite an interesting race. 1.5 second difference. Sai looks like he's nicely escaping into the place, but that's only temporary. If it's going to be a soft medium race. If it is a soft medium, then say Johnny's on the alternate strategy here. Bones on softs. Yeah, Apex on softs. Warthogs on softs. And looks like Feathers picked up a penalty. Scav's right at the back for some reason. 33 on his last lap, so something happened there. So you got Keenan might be setting the fastest lap here. No, it was Scary setting the slow lap. 4/10 down. Look at that pace. Got a kilo, that's very nice, isn't it? 27 zeros every lap. That's what you want to be doing. Sai has that pace, but erratically. He's got the penalty, it's Apex. So, he's going to go down the inside anyway. Leave space. Okay, that was all pretty well resolved. Is Warthog going to go down the inside turn 3? Looks like he's going to do it rather than wait for the penalty. Yeah, nice and clean. Brake disc glowing. Oh, Johnny has a big twitch. So I think Johnny's got Let's have a look at these tyre wear. He's got to wait. Oh, it's 5 laps already. It's a third of the race in. Yeah, I think some of these are going to go soft actually. It might not be an alternate strategy. Kayla's still setting really consistent lap times. But then, Scary's not a million miles away either. His lap times only vary by a few tenths. And Si's got himself in the 27s. Those behind, well, being held up, they could claim by Johnny on his mediums. Pretty mad is the next highest for the medium winners. Footer, and who else was it? Oh, Scav on the hards. Ricky's had a 10-second slow lap. Somewhere. So yeah, Kayla is starting to reel in Scary now. She's got in the slipstream. Tyre wear identical. So he doesn't have to try anything if he wants to win the championship, but as I say, he only needs to come 6th. So, and it is 6th. It's Scary with the fastest lap at the minute. Oh, it's 021, 028. 7 thousandths of a second difference. Oh, Si's picked up a penalty. Bad lap as well. So Johnny's still battling out with oh, his soft runners a bit too late at the brakes there, but no harm done. There's a bit of an argument with Footy Mad. He's well ahead of Footy, so you may not see him at all on the track. Yeah, I mean Jeff, Ricky, Scav. Okay. So Kayla is in that slipstream range. What can he do about it? Oh, that's like Scary's a bit wide there. Is that a penalty? It is. That's a shame. That's going to completely drop him behind Kayla. So Kayla's not even have to fight to get in the win in the lead now. He's just going to walk past him on the penalty zone. Si's served his. Looking solid in 3rd. Vane has now picked up a penalty. Oh, and he's sliding wide dirt. Drifting round turn 1. The Warthog is got a better exit than Johnny though. Come on, cameraman. Apex having a look down there and inside as well. Johnny's holding on well on these tyres. They haven't reached the crossover point yet though. I mean, at that rate, it's going to be another 5-6 laps at least. Oh, into the side. Oops. Is he going to lift and let Warthog back through? I don't think so. Vane better serve a penalty. Ah, there we go. Yeah. So, Guard Keeler caught it a little bit late, but he just sailed past as Scary served that penalty. Yeah. Exactly as I said would happen, but here we go. Battle on. So Scary has decided to have a go straight back at him. Oh, bit of contact. Still side by side. He's got the pace. It's like Kayla's got a little bit more straight line speed, but Scary soon throw it down the inside. But he's outbraked himself. He may even get a penalty for that. Sometimes when you run ridiculously off the track, it lets you off. And I think it has. So, get a bit further back. Looks like Warthog has managed to get past Johnny. Do we see why? It's into turn 3. So, I see. So, Apex went deep and off, and Warthog capitalised one at the inside. Oh, and there's a bit more contact. Is Vane going to hold that? He is. Good scrap this. Have a look at Apex, he's going to have a good view of this. Yeah, just like little looks here and there. Vane's gone deep, and I don't think he got touched. He's got a penalty, so yeah, he didn't get touched. If he'd have been pushed off the track, he wouldn't have got a penalty. And the game's pretty dumb, but it's not that dumb. Oh, big moment. So scaring Kayla getting on. Well, they're coming up to half distance, and those softs are less than half worn, so this may be a non-stop race. Oh, mind you, though, they're too low on fuel. Is anyone saving fuel, I wonder? The fuel all looks pretty similar. So look at these hard runners. Nana's got a lot of fuel. Half distance. If she's short shift, she can go there without stopping, and the tyre wear is plenty good enough. She is short shifting as well, not much, but I'm guessing, well, she'll see the fuel number better than I will. She's got the fuel readout on her HUD up. She's redlined that gear. And Ricky's looking pretty good on fuel and tyres as well, so he can get to the end. Oh, size in the pits. He's had enough of those tyres. He's got heavy rear tyre wear on that setup. Battle continues. Just for bragging rights at the minute for Scary. Oh, big moment. That camera work was terrible. But he's back in the lead, and Kayla's going to go back down the inside. Pass and repass. So Johnny's looking pretty. Well, he might have been able to go to the end on tyres, but definitely not on fuel. It's a Scary leading, and he's out of slipstream range of Kayla. Marginally worse tyre wear all round. Staying out. Warthog, who has assumed third place with size pit stop, and he is staying out, and Apex is staying out. Johnny's clearly staying out. Footy Mad's out. Footy Mad is caught up actually. So all that scrapping that Johnny's been doing. So Footy Mad's been quietly lapping in the 128s, and Johnny's lap times, despite saying his fastest lap there, are kind of a little bit more erratic, some 30s, 29s, and that's bringing Footy Mad onto his tail. But Johnny's got slightly better tyre wear though. Let's not go. Ooh. So Apex having a massive slidey moment. So, Scary 1.6 seconds. Maybe Kayla, who is 12 miles ahead. Warthog and Apex. So they will definitely need to pit the tyres. I think Johnny should have been trying to do slipstream and fuel save. And maybe they worked the strategy and found out that you just can't do it. The Scary's in the pits. Kayla's staying out. So Kayla's going for the shorter pit stop. So Warthog now seems second place and it's looking pretty good. Oh, Apex lagging all over the place. Let's get off that view because it looks horrible. So it's Scary coming out. I thought he'd come out behind Sai for a moment. I thought, how's that possible? So he's gone for another set of softs. Sai's also gone for a set of softs. Nana's in the pits. Everyone's going to be picking another set of softs. So that isn't a blinder strategy from Johnny then. It would be if he tried to go without stopping. So is Guy Keeler going to come in or stay out this lap? Is he going to cover off the undercut? He is coming in. Probably for softs. Splash and dash, short pit stop though. So Warthog, is he coming in? He is. Apex is coming in. Johnny is coming in. Footy is staying out. 10 minutes, but less than a quarter of a tank, so he will have to stop. Gets the glory of leading for a lap though. Further on hards is staying out. Scary out in his softs, he should be able to get past him pretty quickly. Keeler, I think, has lost time in that pit stop. And he hasn't put more fuel in. So that was all down to that first lap that Scary did on the softs. But Kayla had the tyre advantage in the last laps, but it's not going to be much. So the undercut works there. Sai has resumed his lonely but solid third place effectively. Well, Johnny's gone for another set of mediums. And if that's a mistake. Yeah, Nana looked like she could have gone the distance without stopping, but she stopped. And Footy Mad is in the pits. And so is Fudder. So that's everyone done their pit stops effectively. So now we'll just go back into what is the actual race order. And that lead has stayed at about 2.8 seconds, I think, from Scary to Gokila. So having a bit of a moment, I think, there. And Wild Warthog has caught him up and has better tyres and less fuel. Which is enough fuel to get to the end, but less fuel's in a lighter car. And setting the fastest first sector by some distance. Apex having a bit of a twitchy moment. Johnny and Footy may well yet come together again. Nana, Ricky, NGF has been languishing down there for quite some time. It's in 29.7, but some of those lap times says lots of penalties. So, Scary still the 2.8 second lead. Sire's lost time, yeah, and he's going to have Warthog on him. A couple more tenths when he gets into that 0.75 second slipstream range. Although Sire's really minged those last two corners. Could be a difference in setup though. Fastest lap of the race by Warthog. Scary wanted that, but it won't be enough anyway, so this is going to have the lead effectively back to where it was at the start of the round. So Apex looking a bit more solid in 5th. Johnny surprisingly on medium tyres again. I was surprised at that. She's surely gone soft. Vane with the penalty. I love watching this brake disc glow. Still 2 points out. That lead is completely static. And 6 minutes left. What's that? 3 laps. So this is the battle. So what is Warthog going to do? Is he going to try and take him at first opportunity, or is he going to wait until the run up to turn 4? Turn 3, sorry. Oh, it's really fighting that car on the exit there. So he's going to get no more than just a slipstream. Taking a wider line, cutting that quite nicely, but not getting the power down anywhere near as early. So he's just lost that slipstream. And now he finds Apex is catching him. They could have a 3-way battle for the last podium place here. Yeah, I think Johnny and Footy are going to come together on the track, at least in terms of proximity. Oh, Scary's lost over a second. Was that a penalty, I wonder? But it was. So I'm picking him up all day long in that sprint race. Caleb didn't quite get that big snaky moment. Didn't quite get that fastest lap off Apex. Right, let's focus on this. Ooh, big twitch. So Apex is joining this battle. If they battle and fight for the position, he'll be in with it. So Warthog having a look down the inside, but nothing doing. Oops. Still hunting around in that slipstream. Yeah, so Apex has got his act together by that and he's finally lapping in the 26s consistently as well. That's why he's catching these two. So these two are battling and costing each other time. Oh, Warthog's having a look, but you can do it in the last two corners actually. You just have to make sure you really screw up the other guy's line, which it looks like he's trying. Big slide from sight, but he's had a reasonable enough exit, so that battle is going to continue right down to turn 1. And here comes Apex. So a quick look at what King there. Oh no, that's okay. So Apex goes down the inside, holds the corner. Yep, good move. So there you go. 4 laps, all in the 26s, and the fastest lap again. Whereas Warthog and Sai battling away in the 27s, even 28s. So Johnny and Footy, yeah, are finding each other slowly. Footy's nearly in slipstream range. Oh, Footer and Vane very much in slipstream range. So I'm not sure if Vane has taken Footer or Footer's attempted to take Vane, but that time to tell you. Yeah, I think Footer has caught Vane. Let's go back to the bits with straights. Yeah, so okay, again, Scary's had another rough lap. Might not be liking that car with a bit of tyre wear on. Apex has got himself out of slipstream range of Wild Warthog, and Sai is not in slipstream range of that anymore. So Vane and Footer still at it. Footer is trying down the inside, or a bit of twitch, but he's got that done for now. Back to the front. Yeah. Okay, it's not quite in that slipstream. It's getting close though, or is he going to get into it here? No, and it does look like Scary's starting to struggle on those tyres. It's holding just enough of a gap though. Warthog has got himself back in range of Apex, flashing his lights as well. And I think he's on a wheel, so that's a deliberate flash of the lights. It's not an accidental press that you get sometimes with people playing on pad. So that is still too far away, that gap. I think NGF is touring out of fuel or just getting out of the way to be lapped. I think he is. Looks like very much like he's out of fuel. Let's get battle this with Apex and Warthog. Did NGF run out of fuel? No, he didn't. Maybe he's getting out of the way to be lapped, so we'll come back to those finishes. So Kayle's got himself in range. Oh, Scary's gone deep. Get it off the curb. Kayla can go for this if he wants, because even if he spun off and crashed and car blew up, he'd finish 5th. So he is champion no matter what happens, even if he disconnects, I think. Yeah, because race over. Yeah, it would, even if he disconnected. So he can do whatever he likes, going down the inside the last corner. He wants a win. He wants to stand on the top step of the podium to collect his championship trophy. But he's not going to manage it, and it's going to finish really nice and close. Less than 1/10 of a second. Less than 2/10 of a second. It's Apex. Oh, what happened to Warthog? Did he have a spin? Let's have a quickly look. Oh, if he did, I missed it. It's not going to come up on the replay. So Sai actually ended up 4th there. Yeah, 35 lap time. So something dramatic happened on that lap. So, concluded. Scary wins, doesn't get fastest lap though. Kayla comes 2nd and doesn't get fastest lap. Wins championship by 8 points, I think that is. Apex got his act together at the end there. Showed his pace. with fastest laps, and a good string of fast laps as well, all in the mid 26s. Gets a podium, and it was that last stint that did that. Sai was battling up there for that podium most of the race, did well, came fourth. Warthog, I think, made a mistake right in the last lap. Otherwise he would have been fourth. He was pushing Apex for third. Didn't see what happened because I was watching the front two, so something may well have happened there for him to be pushing for third and then drop 2 places. Johnny, solid 6, running mediums, both stints, footy mad. Almost caught up with him, but not quite. And then Fudder, Vane having a race-long battle. And I think Scav got Nenna at the end. And then Ricky, NGF, don't know what happened to NGF at the end. I think he was just realised he was last and did want to do an extra lap. So, concluded. Well done to... He's gone. Oh well. Gear Kayla. Good win. On the championship. So, I don't think there's a race next week. I think it's going to be a couple of week break, but they'll soon get on to season 6. No idea where the cars or tracks will be, but it will be sprint and endurance, I think. Oh, he is in the lobby, yeah. Taking his plaudits. You know, my side's telling me that was fun. I wasn't even in the race. So yeah, anyway, I think it's a 2-week break before the next championship, before the next season. But at 8:30 on a Thursday. So if I see you there, or get involved.